As Pacific Symphony's Frieda Belinfante Class Act program celebrates 20 years of bringing music to children, schools, and communities, we pause to gather reflections on the program's humble beginnings and expansive impact.
When Kelly Ruggirello first approached us with the idea to participate in the Class Act program, I hesitated for about half a second because the idea of sharing our music with young kids sounded too good to be true.
We knew that we were launching something incredibly exciting and meaningful that could make a difference for a very long time.
I've always really liked interacting with kids, and I said, let's give it a whirl. So that's how it all started.
I was completely intrigued by it and really wanted to have a chance to participate.
When Cindy and Andy and I first started 20 years ago, there might have been 7 schools.
We were flying a little by the seat of our pants those first years because we really didn't have a real structure in place. It was all so new. We were finding our way, but we knew what the way was because we were getting the community partnership. We were seeing the light bulb moments with the kids. We knew we had something very special.
We also saw some immediate successes the first couple of years, and saw the impact. Witnessed kids just coming to life.
Class Act became a nationally recognized program early on because it included so many people from the community.
Now we have 30 schools, and the reach is not just to those schools, but it's also to the area in which those schools reside.
Our school, although it has been around now for 100+ years, does not have the resources for our own music program, and Class Act provides that music for us.
Class Act continues to amaze me as a musician because the program has depth. We involve more and more people every year. Those roots that we're putting down in the community, you cannot imagine how that warms our hearts.
I know that each and every lesson that these wonderful musicians give in your schools takes your students to a place that only music can take them. It offers them a challenge that only music can offer them.
We hear secondary reports from parents and teachers, and they're just glowing. And sometimes we are surprised as musicians to learn that we've been such an important part of these children's and teachers' lives.
I've just always really enjoyed a kid's view of what I do for a living.
I think the most fulfilling part is watching those little light bulb moments. And they may be subtle. There may be 1 or 2 kids that sort of get that look in their eye. And I know we've touched their lives in a different way.
This 20th anniversary year is also a time to celebrate Valerie Imhof, a central creative and stabilizing force behind Class Act.
Valerie Imhof has a unique way of bringing out the best in each individual musician in the Class Act program. She will find your strength or your weakness, and then help you to really communicate much better as an artist.
I'd say the most meaningful memory I have is the relationship that I developed with Valerie.
Valerie really taught me how to teach from the ground up. So for that, I can't put a price on it. It really is priceless.
Valerie Imhof, you are simply amazing. You always sort of tell us that we sit in the heart of the orchestra as woodwind players, but you, my dear, are the heart of Class Act.
Valerie, I would say that your influence in my life has been just priceless. I wouldn't trade it for the world.
We all love you and appreciate you, and I thank you for saying yes.
Valerie, you're the best mentor ever. Thank you very much.
Valerie, thank you for everything you do. You're our fairy godmother.
We look forward to past, present, and future participants sharing their stories of impact and inspiration as this 20th anniversary year continues.